Yeah,
2025, Corey, what are your
in a
focus
couple
points, mate?
weeks. So I think a big part of it, other than getting deeper into the stuff that I've already mentioned, is really trying to get and really get better in particular at forecasting and projections, and utilizing that into our strategy talks with clients. So this is something that I've been utilizing and has made a huge difference in 2024 that I want to get even deeper and better at. So this is like creating custom models for clients that say we have all the data here, like we got everything we need. Hopefully it's a lot of good clean data, quality data. We're going to use this to build predictive models into multiple things, whether that how does seasonality affect sales next month, and how can we integrate that into our strategies, what copy is working on across different channels, what types of ads, what kind of messaging, what kind of targeting, what audiences are working, and how can we really get deeper into cohorts and really understanding sort of micro cohorts within cohorts, right? So
Yeah,
in other
wow.
words, not just like, okay, this is a remarketing audience and this is everybody else, like really getting deeper into that, taking all the different data sources we have, GA4, anything internally with your CMS or your CRM, putting that all together and getting more advanced with forecasting to really build some predictivity into some of our advertising efforts. And just obviously we're going to use it across all of our marketing channels. That's one of the beauties of it. It doesn't just fit into the Google Ads ecosystem, especially for social media targeting, that kind of thing. This is the stuff I want to get better at. I want to look at how can we integrate that knowledge into structuring, targeting, messaging, etc., build some predictability there, and really, be able to, when we talk about budget allocation, that's 101 for PPC, really utilizes to say we've got to be pushing more budget towards these types of targets,
Yeah.
this type of messaging, these channels, etc., and then wrap that all up in self-baked, attribution and lead scoring, whatever it is, really dependent on the client. But that's what I'm looking
Impressive. Impressive, Corey. We get it. You're smart.
at. Hopefully, you
But
guys
that
get
it
something
really is
out of that.
important.
But yes, yes.
As you're saying that, it reminded me of, remember these old school scripts that it's like the script would like source the weather, and if like there was rainy that day, then it would push up the cost per clicks for like,
Yeah,
I don't know, water damaged roof or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did you ever use any of that stuff?
I kind of like use some of that stuff and then added to it. So, for example, for clients that find that weather is a predictor for them, and we can actually see a correlation between
Yeah.
those. But I didn't really mess with it too much. I just added a little bit, kind of customized it, and didn't really drive dramatically better
Yeah.
results. We weren't selling umbrellas, so it wasn't
Yeah.
like.
I
But
just
yeah,
find it so funny over the years, all these like scripts that were like, old school scripts that be like, you do use this script and that script. I'm like, I never used it, or when people did use it, I'm like, it never worked. And it's like,
yeah,
dude, like, what are we doing here? Like, let's just do stuff that way. Once again, it's simple, it's practical, and it gets results.
yeah.
And that's something that you and I have ranted about all this year, like the scripts. Ah, the scripts. That's something that like 2025 I will not be going down any script rabbit holes. There's only a few scripts I need, and they're the one that you provided, which is the UTM script that pushes in the keywords and the campaign names. That's all you
Mhm.
need. That's all the magic. There's
So
other
he's only
stuff.
using scripts from me. That's it, guys.
Yeah,
That's it.
of course, because it's actually verified by the greatest man alive in history, just for anything, not even Google Ads.
It's ridiculous.
And yeah, just like it's also, I think it's the another year of just like cutting out the noise, because there's a lot of
Mhm.
noise,
Yeah.
and the paths that we're walking haven't been walked before, because the industry's changing, our
Mhm.
businesses are different, our clients are different, and the directions we individually want to move in are different as well. And if you're going online on LinkedIn and seeing people aren't giving away their juice online, like the real stuff, it's all
Mhm.
behind the scenes. And it's like an investor, would they really be giving away like their picks on like how they invest, unless they're trying to like bump the stocks up? Most like good investors don't give away like good stuff before the facts. I think a lot of people are generous online, but I actually also
Mhm.
question the quality of it and the intention behind it. The
Mhm.
intention of just like, are they just doing this for clout, like creating content for content's sake? Because, I look at a lot of these strategies over the last year. I'm like, I know for sure if I implemented that, it would not work. E-commerce and for lead generation. And I think that's a really important thing, is like be open minded to learn things, but also just realize like treat it like it's C level information, and then you're the things that you're self creating, self learning, self discovering by actually running accounts. That's the A quality stuff, because you can actually verify it. It's very clear you did it, so you know it's done, and you can actually see the cause and effect. I did this and I got that result. I think that's a really important thing moving forward, because
Mm.
I don't watch any videos on Google Ads anymore. I don't read anything on LinkedIn anymore about this stuff. I'm like, there's just nothing that's new or original that's actually moving the needle. It's just more like the stuff we're talking about, which is like, no one's talking about this stuff, by the way, Corey.
Mm.
Like the stuff we're talking about, no one online's really talking about it in relation to ads. So it's like, well, then how are we going to move forward if we're waiting for someone else to guide the path? We're not.